Hi there, this is some advice that could help you land a job in your next job interview as a junior web developer. So, let's look at what the problem statement is. Let's imagine you have this website, you're in an interview, and they ask you, hey, I have this issue where every single time I change the width of my website, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna change the viewport, make it smaller. It turns black and my users don't want this. How would you try to resolve this? So I think a bad answer or not such a great answer to this question is to say, I'm going to look through the entire code. And when I mentor junior developers and I look over their work and I look how they're working on problems, they tend to go into their code. So here's my code and try to read what exactly is wrong with the website. This is not a good idea because, and a lot of you are not going to have experience with this, but as you work in huge companies with huge code bases who are using libraries from other places such as Tailwind, and they have their own internal libraries, what you will notice is it becomes impossible to read through thousands of files, not completely understanding where the styling issues are coming from. So, an alternative to doing that is we can use the developer tools, and this is very key. I've talked to engineers, senior engineers, and to them, the ability to use developer tools and use it as a debugging mechanism. And I've been in an interview where I've been asked, how would I debug a problem? To them, this is the key difference between a developer they feel is going to succeed and go all the way to the senior level versus a developer they feel they cannot coach, they cannot train to seniorship. Okay, and that's key because that's the difference between getting a job and not getting a job. So I've opened the developer tools. I'm going to quickly go through here. You have the styles, you have the different style sheets that are being applied to a certain div. I can look at other divs. It will give me what are the different HTML selectors that I've decided for the divs. One thing I only learned recently, if you go to computed values, it will show you what are the computed values for each and every single div. Now that is awesome. So I can see exactly, and then when I click here, it will tell me. So by now, you've probably seen what the issue is. It's that I set the code that whenever the screen goes to, whenever the screen goes to whenever I have a screen size lower than 600 pixels, I want the screen to go black. So my boss doesn't want that. He prefers it to be gray or the color chosen. So with the dev tools, I can play around a bit. I can actually, see, it's working. So now I know that if I go back to my code and I remove this, right? So this is where I caused the issue, where I created the bug. If I remove this, that will solve my problems. But it doesn't stop there. The dev tools get even better. So what if I want to change the color of the text, right? So I can go into text, and it's probably better to do here. I could quickly change this to red, and it will appear automatically. Okay, what else can I do? I can change the font family to something else. Oh, look. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's not showing it. There was something covering it, cursive. So we can change the font family. And quite generally, whenever I am debugging a feature, especially a style-based feature, I am using my developer tools. I'm going through the elements. If I'm trying to copy what are the exacts, I'm going through computed. It also tells me what the padding is. It is awesome. If there's an error, I'm looking at my console. Now, these things are very hard to do at first, and it's not fun. It's more fun to look and make changes. But as you continue your journey to becoming a better developer, it's important to utilize tools like the dev tools because it will save you time and it will make you look more professional. I hope that helped. If you guys need help with anything, feel free to message me. I'm always available to help out. and I hope you have a nice day.